Welcome back, everyone, to Rainlight Racing's 2025 GT4 Series 8, Round 2 at Donington. This is the official coverage, ladies and gentlemen, if you tune back in. I'm Davo, J-Man right by my side. This is race 2, qualifying 2, quali 2.
This is race 3, Q3, sorry.
Oh, Q3 race.
And just an update on that, viewers, for those of you who are just tuning back in, we will probably, more than likely, get race 2 up as an edit after the fact.
Yes, a delayed broadcast, yes.
Yeah, delayed broadcast on that. We did manage to record that one, obviously live for us, not live for you, so we'll get that to you. But nonetheless, what are you seeing, Davo? You're seeing what I'm seeing? It is
Brandon Webley. It is 9 o'clock at night. It's Brandon Webley, headlights ablaze in the Porsche, just removing a few bollards there, just adjusting the apexes, you know, just
suit a little more wriggle room.
Just suit the Porsche's preferred line, let's say. So, yeah, Q3, race 3 here. We must thank the good people at SIMBLACKS, True to Life Racing Designs, Crossy 43 and MATCHFIT Entertainment again for bringing all this goodness. SIMBLACKS, of course, giving away, again, some awesome stuff, awesome pieces of kit at the end of the season, with it being a Neo X hub. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know, Google that stuff. Primo piece of kit. Actually, link up a little bit of a graphic of it there so you can have a look. And obviously these guys giving away $50 every week as we see the sparks fly from the likes of Brandon Webley's Porsche J-Man. 9 o'clock at night at Donington. Whew, if Donington wasn't hard enough.
Do it in the dark.
Do it in the dark. These corners are blind. So, scary stuff. Looking forward to this one, mate.
Yeah, absolutely. I think so. We are looking at a night quali and then a night race, which will be pretty entertaining. I think we'll get some cool pictures out of this one. As you mentioned, a bit of sparks and yeah, certainly some reflections around the place that we haven't seen already tonight. So pretty cool stuff as we just picked up on that lap. Webley, the first car out. Now, hopefully that Camaro just gives him a little bit of space because he is on a flyer. And I think it does as he heads down into the Melbourne hairpin. And that was the 23 car of
so yeah, it was
that he just went around.
Yes.
So that was Webley.
So Webley in the Porsche.
He'll be your first indicative time.
Yep.
He was the first one out there. And looking for a low 34 again. Can he do it in the dark? 34.4.
Oh, he's done it. Macrolos just rounding the final corner. J-Man not too far behind. We must look at the likes of, obviously, McConnell already just snuck up there into 5th provisionally.
Yeah, Firthy with a good banker at a 35.2.
Firthy, excellent work from Firthy there.
Now, where is
Perkins? Perko, I think, is one we need to just get some eyes on here as well.
Retires the car early too. 35.880 and retires the car. Same with Gunther Rowe. So maybe they just didn't have enough time to get around or made a mistake. But that's the end of their qualifying. Dawson with a better qualifying now. 34.430, 35.430. Sees him up inside the top
provisionally. Yep.
Yeah.
And Perkins sneaking into the 7. Allows him another lap though, J-Man. So he will continue on.
Yep.
Webley improving and considerably, actually, just rolling out of, is it turn 9 into the final corner.
Go and get your eyes on the Maserati for a couple of corners made on its own with nothing else to obstruct the harmonics of that thing. He's up there around 3.5 to 4 tenths up on a 36.6. So you're looking to make improvement over Lily Glass and maybe Perkins there. But that thing is glorious to the ear. It does look good in the dark too.
Yes, look, the red hot pipes of the Maserati, flames are flicking, and that glorious sound, like we keep mentioning, Beautiful. And look, pretty handy lap. Provisional 9th.
Yeah, now Webley got, what has Webley got? So 34.2 for Macrolos. Webley needs to make a couple of tenths or 10th.5 just over. Just about plateaued out with his time at the moment. It's only got the S's, Melbourne Hairpin and Goddard's to try and make something from it. What can he do? Oh, he grabs a 10th down through the S's. That's the first part, 10th.5. Just, he's right on the time of Macrolos is to my live delta at the moment. He's about 4 tenths up on the Macrolos time at the moment. Can he carry it through? He's 2.5 tenths up. This would be enough. This would be enough to go to the top. One more corner to negate. Can he hold this margin of 2.5, 3.5 tenths now? Bleeds it back a little bit, 2.5 tenths. He's going to go to the top on this. He's going to go
definitely.
34.197 to the top.
So again, some good close times. What are we looking
Goebel
at?
with an improvement here. No, must have been a track cut there. 36.9. So there you go. Webley over Macrolos, Tracy, Firth, Dawson, Goddard, Rowe, McConnell, Perkins. So the usual suspects in there. I guess the one out or two of them outside that I would have expected. Danny Kim 19th and Steve Cross on 15th. Just not quite the qualifying performance that we'd expect out of those two. However, they'll race incredibly well, and hopefully they can come through and battle those guys, because Croston was in a great battle early on, race 2 there, as was Danny Kim, was having an absolute epic battle as well. So, yeah, another good qualifying there from Webley and Macrolos.
Absolutely.
This is to see who takes overall honours if they stay somewhere there or thereabouts. Does that track look wet to you?
It does. And it looks very dark out there, J-Man. So are we going to get the double whammy here, or the triple whammy? Donington, rain, night, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. Let's just get some vision on this, actually, because
sending out apologies for Matty T, and hopefully you get well soon, Matty. I hope you don't feel too bad and you get over whatever it is pretty quickly. We'll miss you out there for this third race.
Oh, absolutely.
But incredible race 1 and 2, Matty, if you're listening. Very entertaining, mate. Get well soon, and we will press on. And what is this weather doing? It is raining, likely to decrease. Other poor conditions inside 10 minutes and then clear up. However, let's try and get a read on who's starting on what. Okay, so first up, we'll have a look at Webley on a wet tyre. Macrolos wet. We'll go through the field, viewers, see if anybody's going to do anything a little different here.
You know they're going to be scrambling, mate. You know they are.
Okay, first car, Lily Glass. Oh, no, hang on. Just changed the tyre as we spoke. So she just changed.
So what's the forecast here? So it looks like it's going to
get
dry. Yeah.
It's going to get dry. Yeah.
Look, they've still got to race a few laps on this wet track, though, in the dark. This is going to be hectic, ladies and gentlemen.
Mr. Roo on a dry tyre.
Wow.
Mr. Roo on a dry tyre. Just remember that.
Is that the only car on a dry tyre?
That's the only one that I could see. I'll just go back through.
Wow. Good luck.
Oh, no, Lily Glass hasn't made the race start. She must have gone back for a set of tyres.
Glass in the pit. Just pick up on that. No, we won't.
Yeah, Mr. Roo, the only guy out there on a dry tyre. Watch that space.
Look, let's just get out of one of these cars. We'll get out of Goebel's car at the moment, tucked in behind Foster's Maserati. And he, mate, headlights ablaze, the spray. My. This is what.
No, that's hectic.
That's what these drivers have got to look forward to. Unbelievable.
Yep. As if the dark wasn't hard enough.
Right. Race 3, round 2 here at Donington is going to be hectic. J-Man. Looking forward to it.
Oh, this is going to be amazing. I'm just
Look.
wondering.
Oh, look, the Brandon Webley's, Bacalos's, Tracy, I think Firth as well. Like, that top 5 are going to be so glad they are up the pointy
hang
end.
on.
So.
Hang on a second. Here's a crazy stat for you. Brandon Webley, out of pole position, is starting on a dry tyre.
Okay.
So it's Webley and Mr. Roo on a dry tyre. The rest of the field are running wets. What does that do?
You've heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. Put your bets in. Put your bets in. Oh, again, as the Porsche just
ditches the tyre bundle.
Just needs to adjust the apexes for the driving style here. Webley in the Porsche. Macalos in the Chevy. As they start to
Anything that
form
worries
up.
me with Webley's tyre selection here is the temperature, Dave. It's only 13 degrees. And who's that? That's
Perkins.
around
Perky. Perko.
Melbourne.
He's just going to have to sneak back up there just quickly, get his position. These guys.
Now, am I correct that
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Rainlight Racing's 2025 GT4 Series, round 2 at Donington, race 3 in the rain at night. Hold on to your hats.
All right, now, is this a masterclass for Webley on the dry tyre, or is this an absolute mistake?
So Webley,
why is he
so far back? Macrolos in front. Webley started way back.
I'm not sure what's gone on there. Webley had a P7. I'm not sure what's gone on there.
Even on the form up, he looked like he was in second position, but he moved way further back than that as we just see him all through at the bottom of the hill there.
Yeah, remember he's on a dry tyre.
Unusual start format there. Let's get on Webley's car actually and just see how he's handling that situation there. I think that's Perkins off. Yes, it is.
It is Perkins off. Yep.
Is Perkins on a wet?
Yes, he is. Yep.
So struggling with that Goebel, going backwards. Oh, God, go. Is it Rowe, actually? Just losing a position to Goddard.
Yeah, Webley trying to put a move here on his dry tyre already on Pete Dawson. I think's better of it. Doesn't have the brakes underneath him yet. Although he's going to get the run.
Can he make it stick?
Well, look,
like literally, can he make that thing stick?
Well,
how long?
The rain's already stopped.
And it will only take a couple of laps, won't it?
Yeah, well, the temperature is down. However, could he be on the right thing here? Now, Marnie, he's just lost the position to Worcester. Although Marnie back up the inside, is going to grab that back. And then I think Worcester's going to grab that back on the exit. He does. It's the battle of the Porsches down the back.
So Marnie and Worcester, toing and froing, just in behind this Webley battle. Oh, as we see, that's...
Oh, a bit of hip and shoulder with Webley.
So that's Dawson getting very loose in front in the Chevy, on a wet tyre, mind you.
Yep.
Webley was tucked up on the outside. Again, Dawson very wide.
Oh, Dawson wide and Webley sideways.
So really making it work around the outside.
Dry tyre already starting to work here, Davo. Already starting to work. So, Macrolos, 2.4 seconds over Prune Tracy. Nothing between Tracy and Firth. Firth having a much better run. Race 3 here. Goddard, I tell you what, Goddard will be somewhere in this overall for the night. It'll be interesting to see what the calculator says with that, because he's had an absolutely fantastic night here at Donington Park.
Oh, it's Tracy. Tracy runs through the S's there, J-Man.
Yep. Webley with a move now on Gunther Rowe. So those tyres are already coming alive for Brandon Webley. Those slick tyres in these conditions looking pretty formidable. Gunther just hangs it around the outside though, so still got a little bit more grip there down at Melbourne. Yeah, GT4 series, mate. 5-round series there, Mr. Riding with Tim. Great Series 2 Rain Light Racing are putting on here. This is race 3 of round 2. Macrolos 3 seconds over Tracy now. Let me get a read on the times of 40.197.
Oh, who was that? Someone just sneak into the pits. That was Marnie.
It was Marnie. James Marnie is... Joseph Marnie is in there. What's he up to? Set of tyres, you think? I think so.
You would expect so, wouldn't you? Oh, as we just see Firth. Firth on Tracy. Down at the bottom.
On the inside.
He's going to get it done.
Where did he do that down through the Craner curves? Yeah. Come up through the old hairpin. Very close.
Side.
He's going to be on the right side for McLean's and then into Coppice. And we've seen him. He's been pretty good at the apex there all night.
Looking out of the front of Goddard's car, but look at in the rear view of Goddard's car. That is Gunther Rowe. Gunther Rowe up on the inside. He's taken out the bollards. He's kept that together.
It's impressive stuff.
Just get a replay on this.
Fastest car out there at the moment is Lily Glass. She's on a wet tyre with a 40.8. She's currently 18th position behind Perkins.
So a little bit of a change of positions from Foster and McConnell there. Looks like Foster may have redressed there.
Yeah, there was something going on.
Yep. So a little sneaky little change of position there. So look at the positions. J-Man, Macrolos, Firth, Tracy Goddard, Rowe, Webley, Dawson. Now Webley on the march though, on a drying track, on a dry tyre as he ranges up on the back of Rowe. Still a lot of spray around. Wipers are on.
Yeah, 39.1 now for Macrolos last lap round, so he's really got those wet tyres.
Goddard on Tracy, just in front there, you can see it.
Yeah.
Out of the front here, we're on board with Webley here, but you can see that battle going on just forward of Rowe there. Goddard on Tracy.
Oh, Dawson.
Oh, geez, still looks very shiny and slippery out there. Oh, mate. Just looking at Gunther really manhandling that car. Trace losing a position to Goddard.
Yep. So I'd be interested to see. I mean, Webley's tucked up behind Gunther Rowe. Gunther Rowe having a much better race 3. Oh, he's big under brakes down there. Can he pull it up? He can. The 580 Merc down at the S's look very good. Now, Webley vulnerable here to Pete Dawson. Dawson have a big look down the inside into Melbourne. The outside line does work if you can live there on the way out and then on the way up to...
Well, that's it. If you can make it work, Crossland, Kim on Crossland as well.
Yep. So that's a position gain for Danny Kim.
So just picking that up in the replay there, Crossland.
Oh,
really didn't have much to do with.
McConnell is dropping. What happened there?
Oh, back to 11th there.
Oh, and that's Crossland in the infield in the grass. Taking out a couple of bollards, and he's flashing the light. He's not happy at all with somebody up in front of him. I'm not sure who that was, but he was certainly letting them know about it. Now, Webley has managed to get past Gunther Rowe and all of that and absolutely check out. He's currently P5, one of the only guys out there on a dry tyre other than Mr. Rowe. And we saw Marnie coming in, but Marnie stayed in the pits. Halfway through the race, still plenty of time. Webley up to P5. Somehow managed to end up starting P7 instead of P2, or should have been P1 by my calculations from qualifying. So, sure if there's some pre-race penalty.
Just picking up on a replay there with look like Rowe and maybe Goebel coming together there in the final corner, allowing Webley pass. So a couple of positions there gained.
Yep.
Foster, and look at the melee just in behind all that.
Yeah, Crossan and co. just got caught up in that. Actually, Crossan looked like he may have done that to himself on the curb, so it might have got squeezed for a little bit of room there. 38.6 now for Macrolos. So Macrolos, I don't think will be denied for this one. 7.5 seconds up the road now from Nick Firth. So Macrolos
again,
really got the
who's
tire
that
pressure
off?
correct.
Sorry, the
Foster.
Maserati of Foster having a bit of a touch up there. That was a little bit of
Webley now, the tyres coming alive. 38.370, fastest car out on track. There is the car with the slick tyre on. So P5, he's got Tracy down to 0.8.
Look, no surprise, J-Man. We did suspect this as the race went on, and it doesn't take long.
And he is closing because his Delta is alive. He's 10.5 seconds off the lead of the race. I think that's probably going to be a step too far, but you watch him start to wind in Tracy and Goddard and co here, and then even Firth isn't that far up the road. So I still think a second is a possibility for that car on the
Tracy. On Tracy.
Too easy.
Too easy. Tracy literally had to step aside there. You can see the pace of the Porsche, entry speed, next level. And Webley Wozniak down on Dawson there. A little bit of a melee going on in the background there, ladies and gentlemen. Look at the sideways.
Sideways from Webley through the S's.
The control he's got of that car at the moment, it is on point. Just that little bit of precipitation still on the track, that little bit of moisture, he's able to slide the Porsche around. But with confidence, McConnell back a position on Foster there in the ground. Yeah. As well as I think it was Dawson going back on Wozniak as well. Crossland, Wozniak still going. Look at what's going on in the background here.
Oh, Sykes.
There is a lot of contact.
Crossland around. That was Pete. Sorry, no, that was... Who was that? That was Pete Dawson and Crossland together at the Melbourne hairpin.
So very, very feisty mid-pack, I think would be the correct term at the moment, as these guys look to really try and get settled in for this last 5 odd minutes there. And you see again the bottom of the hill, Webley sliding that Porsche around. Foster back a position on McConnell in the back. Goebel back a position on Kim.
Yep, that just changed.
We got Crossland in the pits. We got Wozniak, Sykes and Wozniak off track again. So these guys, I think that might be Perkins mixed in amongst that bunch there, just in recovery mode, or may have changed a set of tyres or something. But really trying to stay out of that trouble as he comes up on the back of Warren. That's McConnell back on Worcester as well, just in the background. Let's have a look at that. Just picking up the end of that, actually. So McConnell in recovery.
So Webley now just he made a little bit of a mistake, allowed Prince Racer to catch back up a couple of laps ago, or lap and a half ago. Now he's just restabilised. Car looks a lot better. Wipers are still going, but he does look quick. I just want to get a read on what he came across on there. 39.4 that lap around. He still holds the lap record at a 38.3. Macrolos, though, his best is a 38.4, and that was the last lap around too. So be no catching that man 9.1 seconds ahead of Firth. I think
I wouldn't.
The best with 2.5 minutes or 2 3/4 minutes
Goddard.
to go would be Goddard. Yeah. Oh, and he's just had a big off. He's out there. Jim's mowing.
So that's Worcester. Worcester going around in the green. So Webley also dropping a position there. Let's pick up.
Yep. So still tricky out there. Just, I think if the race was a little longer, it might have been a strategy that might have played out, but it's a little short.
He's making him work for it, isn't it?
Day late and $1 short, I think, for Brandon on that dry tyre, but still a valiant effort. However, Nick Firth, great job, P2, holding off Goddard. He's only just about a second and a half behind, but Macrolos just absolutely doing the business.
Macrolos in race 3. Macrolos in another postcode, J-Man. Like you said,
that settles the argument about who will be the overall round winner
you think so?
For round 2 in Series 2, Series 1 for 2025. It's going to be Macrolos's round, this one for sure.
Absolutely. Yeah, and well done to Firth with a minute and a half to go as well. He's still got a minute and a half to go. It's still
Webley.
But Goddard, still just keeping the pressure on.
Same with Webley and Tracy coming down through the corner curves. He's back on him after that little moment.
And look how dry the track is now. Webley, you can see the windscreen wipers still flicking, but here we go. Back up on Tracy again.
Yeah,
does it easy. So this is a repeat. This is like Groundhog Day. These two. And passed again.
Goddard doing a good lap, good job up the road in front of him. He just ran a 39.2.
I don't think he'll get
this car.
Well, he's not going to get Goddard, is he? No.
Yeah. Oh, McConnell with a 39.1 as well. So there's a couple of quick guys out there at the back end of this race, but no, I think it's a step too far at 3.5, 3.6 seconds.
For sure. Glass on Wozniak here. It's going to get
Macrolos, and he's coming
busy again.
Final corner, so we are going to get one more lap done. There's 8.76, and he crosses the line with 6 seconds to go.
Just enough. Just enough.
One more.
So Firthy in clean air. Stellar job in second position as we speak. Goddard in third as we speak. Webley on a charge in fourth. We've seen that car, only car on dry tyre at the start of the race.
Him and Mr. Roo. Mr. Roo's done a good job out there. P16. He's out there banking laps on that dry tyre. Be feeling a lot more comfortable than he was at the start of this race, much like Webley.
You would think so, right?
But McConnell, also McConnell coming on strong at the back end of this one, starting to put a bit of pressure on the Maserati of Foster. So what can James do in the defence against McConnell? Because McConnell is definitely coming now. Warren just losing a position there, I think, to Glass. Oh, he lost a couple of positions because he was off track. He lost them to Glass, Wozniak, and Worcester. Goes down another 3 positions in that little movement. So where is Costa? He is coming out of Melbourne, heading up to Goddard's one last time for what will be a great defensive race here tonight.
Oh, top effort from Macrolos.
He'll maintain the lead of this championship.
I would expect so. J-Man.
Well done, Costas.
Yeah, good work. And look, stunning effort from Firthy. Improved over the night in these quick fire. The filthy Firth and Hassan. Goddard, stellar effort in third. Webley in fourth. Chasing on a dry tyre. Tracy, Kim, Goebel, Foster in the Maserati, coming in the top 10. J-Man, as he rounds the final corner there, gets it, keeps it on track. Who's that behind? That might be McConnell. Just getting a little bit loose at the end there. In the Mercedes, Glass, rounding the final corner, Sykes, and the like.
Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. Now, look, we'll grab a guy that I think we know mathematically we can talk to, Davo. So we'll have a quick little hot box in here as he's parked the car up, and absolutely stunning round 2. Costas, you got us on comms here tonight, mate?
Hey, fellas. How are you?
Good, mate. Hey, absolute clinic in race 3. Going into that one, mate, just talk us through that. Obviously, went one apiece with Webley through race 1 and race 2. Not sure what happened in the start procedure there, but Webley opting for the dry tyre. He went for the wet and absolutely made it work, mate. What a fantastic night. How was it out there in those conditions for that last one?
It was pretty slippery, to be honest. Yeah, a bit of a shame what happened to Webley there at the start. the only thing that I really had was trying to send it into T1 and get ahead of him for the start of the race. Otherwise, once you're behind someone, you're stuck.
Yeah, no, it was a bit of a weird one, mate. It appeared for us like he started out a P7, so I'm not sure that was a glitch there. But you guys absolutely trading the times through Q1 all the way up to Q3 was super entertaining. I think the importance of track position in these 3 quick-fire 15-minute races is exactly what it is. And you both were all about the business, getting the you were the first 2 cars out in each session there tonight. But hey, look, you must have had those tyre pressures right on point, those wets of that back one, because we saw you dip into the 38s there, and they looked like they came on pretty strong even as the track was drying out.
They my rear tires were really good. My fronts were actually really low. They were only like 28.9. So yeah, I managed to hold on somehow.
Yep, and we didn't really get to talk to you last week. A great start to this 5 Series campaign for these GT4s. You're obviously receptive to these
You
GT4s.
gel well with them? Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely love them. I was talking to Hendo in the off season saying I wish there was a GT4 comp to enter, and voila.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, you've come out. You were leading the series coming into round 2. Likely, based on the mathematics we just saw tonight, no doubt going to lead it into round 3.
Definitely.
Great start to the series, man. Super entertaining. You look like you've got that Chevy absolutely hooked up at the moment, mate. So congratulations, A, on round 1, but B, on wicked performance tonight. It was super, super entertaining to watch. Costas, well done.
Thanks, fellas. Shame Webley, but I'm sure there's a few more rounds that you'll get me.
Yeah, good battle for sure,
Yeah,
mate. We'll
not
be here
many.
watching, waiting for it.
There's not many, but yeah, he's coming for you.
Good stuff,
All right.
Costas. Thanks for the chat, mate. Enjoy that one.
Thanks, fellas. Have a good one.
Cheers, mate. Well, there you go. That was Costas Makrolos.
Nice.
The 222 Chevy Camaro does the business again here tonight. Yeah, I think should have been a tough one for us to call about who was where, because had Maddie made race 3, I think she was well in the hunt for a podium.
Definitely.
Put a lot of pressure on Prince Tracy there in race 2, and also put a lot of pressure on Costas Makrolos in race 1. So Maddie coming back to the series tonight for a couple of races with a whole lot of form. But for me, the 96 car of Goddard, fantastic performance. And then Nick Firth in the 56 as well. He stepped up in that last one big time.
Definitely improved over as the night progressed. And like if we were going to talk to anybody, I suppose it would be Webley and or Firthy. So, but yeah, a bit of a toss up on who would come in with the points there. J-Man, that has been a blast.
Yeah, absolutely. Fully entertained, and looking forward to next Monday already now. I think this thing's just going to get better and better as the weeks go on. So
definitely. Okay, so we just got confirmation. Webley second, Goddard third. Do you want to grab him?
Grab Webley down here.
Yeah, let's do this.
Mr. Brandon Webley, you got us on comms.
Hey man, how you going?
Mate, first and foremost, got to commend you on going for the slick tyre option there in race 3. But we have been given confirmation that Costas grabbed overall for the round. Yourself grabbed second for the round. Overall performance for the night. Were you happy? I feel like you should be.
Oh, well, I didn't. I wasn't actually on slicks, but my game bugged out. Like, it made me start from the middle of the grid for some reason.
Yeah,
we
P7.
That.
Okay, P7. Righto.
Yeah. It's kind of like, I think it's because I stopped. Like, I had a bit of a hardware issue on the formation lap, and I think it got a bit confused. And then, anyway, GG to Costa. I was pretty happy apart from the starting from 7th when I was on pole.
Yeah, look,
it was entertaining to watch, if nothing else.
Yeah, just went through that with Costas, and the importance that you guys acknowledge around that, getting the cars out early. You're only effectively getting 2 flying laps in these 5-minute qualifying sessions, and you guys went out and traded a piece for race 1 and race 2, and then also shared a winner piece for race 1 and race 2, and it just really shows you the importance of the track position out there, because not far behind you, Matty T. Pryn Tracy and that, all with very, very similar pace. Just maybe a couple of tenths here or there that I think separated yourself and Costas tonight. But hey, you'll come out of that. I think there was probably a little bit of damage control. That's really unfortunate when the game does that sort of stuff. But I thought your recovery was really good. And talking about recovery, Brandon, talk us about the couple of whoopsies there. Saw a bit of grass cutting there. Race 3 towards the back end, and some good battles with Pryn Tracy. Some really big moves down through the Craner curves.
Yeah, I think he sort of just let me go. I think it was on a curse setup, but I also I kept touching the outside curb on the entry to the corner and just losing it. But yeah, I had some issue where like my the overlay thing I used for my tire pressures wasn't showing up, and so I had no idea what my pressures were. I think they were very, very high or something.
Okay, well, the car did look good, and I think my calculation said you still ended up with the fastest lap of the race there. So, albeit by about a tenth over Costas, I think it was just a fantastic effort tonight, mate. And going into round 3, there's not a lot in it, Brandon. So, I think the series well and truly alive for the certainly for the top 3 at this point. So, go well, mate, and thanks for the entertainment.
Yeah, no. Do you know what the points are?
Look, other than the overalls that we're hearing now, we know that you got second overall for the round, and Costas got first. So we're likely going to see the championship status quo when we come out of here for the top 2, and then I think Davo's got some details on who I'm talking to next, and I think it might be
George.
It's George Goddard. So
Yep.
George Goddard stepped up and for the challenge, which is really, really cool. The GT4 has certainly mixed it up, Brendan. So congratulations on second overall for the round, and likely to be second outright in the championship still.
Cool bananas. All right, cheers, guys. Thank you.
All right, mate. Enjoy it.
Thanks,
you for
Brandon.
talking. Cheers, buddy. All right.
Brandon Webley, everyone, and a little bit of an insight into the mind.
Yeah, and then hey, look, third guy, we had confirmation he has grabbed an overall podium for the round as George Goddard. You got us on comms, George?
Hey, how's it going?
Good, mate. Hey, look, fantastic drive tonight. I was sort of pumping your tyres up at the back end of the broadcast here about your performance tonight. You really stepped it up tonight, and especially in race 3. But consistency all night, I think, was the key for yourself.
Yep, definitely.
Racing consistently, mate. You obviously look comfortable. You feel comfortable out there in the car?
Oh yeah. To be honest, I was pretty surprised because it was like my second time driving in a GT4, so I had no idea that I was actually going to be quite competitive. So that was pretty cool.
So George, we missed you in round 1. Would that be correct? And then turned up here for round 2. Is that correct? I didn't think I saw the results.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah. No, I was out fishing. So yeah. No, it's been a good couple of weeks.
Yep. No, nice. Now look. You did look good out there tonight. Lots and lots of battles. Like I think there was a couple of sections of race 3. I saw you had a little bit of an air gap. However, through the most part of the night, mate, you were either attacking or defending. Did it feel like that out there?
Yeah, it was pretty stressful, to be honest. Like there was a lot going on. Yeah.
Yeah, nice. And look, you know, the Q3 I think was the factor for you there tonight. Really stepped up. You know, qualifying so important here for these quickfire 15-minute races, and that third one really, I think you really stepped up and put yourself in that position. We saw a couple of guys, Perkins and I think Crossland and McConnell, not quite as good in Q3, but nonetheless, you still stepped right up to the pace, and I think that was probably the difference for that race is you put yourself in a good starting position and backed it up with the full performance in that 15-minute race, mate.
Yeah, no, I was kind of lucky because I didn't even know how to turn on my lights on while I was in the pits, so I was just trying to figure that out, and then I invalidated my first lap, and I only just got my second lap in just before quali ended, so I was pretty lucky.
What's wrong with the auto lights?
Is that even an option? I don't even know.
An option. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh yeah, I'll definitely be looking into that.
But hey, look, mate, fully entertained. I think you're in the mix all night, and that's why you're here for an overall honours for a podium third place in round 2. And man, I certainly hope you're not fishing next week because I'd love to see you bring a performance like that to what will be round 3 because it'll be bloody entertaining, mate. And
at Bathurst.
Bathurst.
Yes.
Certainly welcome you guys to the hot box, mate. So it's good talking to you.
Yeah, cheers. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Awesome, George. Oh, well, you enjoy that one, mate, and all the best. And we'll be watching next week. Cheers for the chat.
Definitely.
Cheers.
George, Goddard, everyone. J-Man, what a fantastic evening it has been. 3 quickfire races once again for Rainlight Racing's 2025 GT4 Series here. Round 2 at Snetterton. J-Man brought to you by SIMBLACKS.
Donington.
Donington.
Yep.
SIMBLACKS.
Yeah.
True to Life
Snetterton
Racing
was good,
Designs.
but Donington was better.
Donington's way better. Like that last race. Epic stuff. So, yeah, look, thanks again, ladies and gentlemen, for bearing with us with maybe a couple of technical issues. But we'll be back next week once again for Bathurst. And I think the format changes a little bit. I think we got 2 25-minute races, J-Man, next week for the
100%.
Bathurst round. So we've just done 2 back-to-backs, like I said, Snetterton and Donington. 3 15-minute quick fire races. Keeps us on our toes, keeps you guys on your toes. We will see you next week. Thanks for joining us once again. Thank you, SIMBLACKS. Thank you, Rainlight Racing. See you again next week.
Bye for now.